Have you ever wondered why your child is behaving in a certain way? Maybe it's defiance, or they're getting stuck in an argument and just won't let it go, or they're extra worried about their school performance, or perhaps they're turning inward or escaping into screens. Brain scans show that just around puberty or right before, there is this surge, this overproduction in the prefrontal cortex, and this flurry of growth. And then after that, the unused branches are pruned off. And this pruning gives the brain the shape for the future. We want to help the children use the neural pathways that we want them to strengthen, love and compassion, and let the other ones get pruned off. These years in particular are a time of major growth and change. Our children have one foot in childhood and one foot in adulthood. Although their bodies are looking more and more like adults, they don't yet have an adult brain. That doesn't actually happen until you're about 25 years old. This age is a time of new awarenesses, huge growth and development within the brain, physiologically, body changes, social development, and awareness of the world. All of these things are integrating at the same time. And that integration of those new awarenesses can be stressful on an internal level. It's not on a conscious level. They're integrating that flurry of neural growth. What happens then in the brain is that these stress alarms go off. Here's a very brief overview. There's a stress alarm that goes off in the brain, which then sends a signal to release stress hormones. This is a gland. I don't know which gland it is. I'm so sorry. But sends out stress hormones. Those stress hormones create these body-wide, body-based reactions. A simple one to think about is, when you're scared, there's fight or flight, and your muscles get a little stronger because you have to run from the thing you're afraid of. Your heart beats a little faster, your lungs capacity changes, your brain capacity changes. So all of these body-based things, those reactions actually result in behaviors that we can see. Some that might sound familiar to you in your teens are their nerves are on edge a lot. Perhaps you see sudden anger or erratic decisions. Now, in our time together, I want to help you understand your child's behavior and what to do when you see it. In coaching sessions with me, you learn how to recognize your reaction and choose your path. I will provide you with strategies and plans so you can work with your child and help them develop the critical thinking and coping skills that will serve them well into their adulthood. The right kind of connections with that brain. See all those little hearts I put around that brain? The right kind of connection with the brain can quite literally change the brain chemistry, having less stress hormones being released and less body-wide changes, and then less behaviors. So a trusting and loving connection with an adult in the household can quite literally change the brain chemistry for the positive. We get afraid as parents. When we see some of those behaviors that we just talked about, they get us afraid. What if he never makes friends? What if she's so angry that she hurts herself? We see communication closing down at this age, and the kids are moving away from us. That is hard. I recognize in myself the emotional impact of watching that happen with my own kids. So keep in mind that our fear causes a body-based response in us. Just like them, our amygdala is triggered into fight, flight, or freeze, and we may not respond as our best self when they are doing these behaviors that make us feel scared or angry, upset. Number one, it's okay to feel that way. You're not in this all alone, okay? We're all in this together. Number 2, recognizing that our reaction to them is is happening. Just recognizing the reaction is the first step to going, "Oh, now I can choose the path I take."